Hey guys, it's Furo and I'm back with another #1 legend deck. This time we are facing a token druid deck. That's not a Jade Golem, but a token druid deck made by Feno. He was able to snatch the #1 spot 2 days ago on December the 3rd. And the deck is pretty interesting. Instead of the old Power of the Wild here that was used before in the token deck, he's now using the Mark of the Lotus, the new common that will give every minion +1/+1. And then of course the core card is a Violet Teacher, so he will spawn a 1/1 Violet Apprentice. Whenever you cast a spell, he will have lots of spells in the deck, like the Innervate, Living Roots, Raven Idol, Wild Growth Wrath, stuff like that. You can spawn a lot of small creatures, then use the Mark of the Lotus. Maybe you're getting lucky, find something else to buff in the Raven Idol here. You might find another Power of the Wild, another Mark of the Lotus. You can buff even further then. And the deck is, for me, running quite good. I've beaten some of the Pirate Warriors quite easily. So the ramp is good. You have then on turn 5 Druid of the Claw, maybe on turn 4, depending on how rampy you got. You have Davis and Jones against that. So the Pirate Warrior is not a problem. And also other decks, you can just stomp them. The Jade Golem Druid, for example, is not fast enough to keep up with you. So you should be able to beat him easily. How the deck performs we will now see in some games, so let's head over to the game section. Game 1, it is Token Druid versus Warlock, probably a Reno Lock. And the start is not good. Let's replace the 3 cards. And that is not much better. Mark of the Lotus alone is not a good card. Well, I got another Mark of the Lotus. Well done. So the Warlock, if he's playing Reno Lock, which is highly likely here, then he has the advantage in this matchup. Because he can clear boards. Which is not the case for many of the other decks. So a Jade Golem Druid, for example, is not able to clear the board if we buff our minions with the Mark of the Lotus. Life tapping here. So down to 27. Not that Ancient of War, we will just stop the Harrison Jones here. It is not that likely that he's playing Jaraxxus. Could be, but most of the Reno Locks are currently running the Combo Lock. Well, fuck me, what a bad start. Easily don't want to drop the Mark of the Lotus on a single creature. So let's just hit him here in the face. We will drop the Ancient of War next turn. But he's then already at 6, so we can use a Siphon Soul on the first one. Gonna heal that back. So probably Earthen Ring Farseer there.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
First Ancient War in play. Let's see what his plan is. Corruption. And yeah, that's healing, Earthen Ring Farseer. We already knew that. So we're gonna play the swipe. Play a second swipe that would kill the Dark Peddler Mistress, but he would still have the Twilight Drake on the board. Probably don't want that. But possible. Possible to do that. I mean, we could also... let's clear everything besides the Twilight Drake. We will drop another Ancient of War next turn. So back to full life, he's at 23. There comes the Emperor, so he's getting some cards cheaper now. Got that Violet Teacher, but we still will play the Ancient of War. We need a big creature here. And let's play the Living Roots, Dappling and Mark of the Lotus. It's a brown Bronze Beard. Creating 2 Karazhan potions. We currently have 10 damage on the board. With the second Mark of the Lotus we could increase that to 13. If we find the Savage War, that would be another 8. So not quite enough. Oh, Toxic Sewer Ooze. Would have loved to see life tap here, and then we get... We're not getting that. And then we get the Savage Roar. For now I don't want to drop too much on the board. He's always able to use the Twisting Nether. We'll draw 3 more cards here. Keeping the Violet Teacher for now. Oh, look at that, there's a Savage Roar. But that won't be enough here, right? So that is 10. That would be 16, 18, 21. So we would be missing... Ooh, we have the Feral Rage here, then it's enough. Alright, let's do that. Mark of the Lotus, Savage Roar, Feral Rage. That is GG. You wasn't seeing that. Never saw it coming. There you go. Game 2. And again, we are facing a Warlock. Was an interesting finish in the first game, definitely. So Raven Idol, Wild Growth, Battle Rage and the Swipe. I like that. I guess we're keeping it. So nothing really for the tokens. But last game showed us that we can have a huge burst turn and then bring him down. And if he's playing Zoolock, which is not that likely but possible, we have the Swipe here. Squire, are you playing Zoolock? Definitely possible. Let's start with the Wild Growth. So ramping up a bit. Then we can use the Shapeshift next turn and the Raven Idol, discovering a spell. Ooh, he is playing Zoolock, yeah. So then the Swipe is coming really in handy. But so of course he is keeping the Shadow Beast from the Possessed Villager, and the Squire will also stay on the board. Another Swipe would be great here. Pick that up. Feral Rage, Jade Blossom. Wanna pick that Feral Rage, the second one. Will give us either some healing, or we can attack with that. We'll play the Swipe next turn anyway, so it doesn't really matter. With him here we will just lose another armor. But I mean, it's possible that we find a better target for the Swipe, just like that. Direwolf Alpha is definitely better than the Voidwalker. Also find the Wrath. That is useful next turn. Let's use the Swipe now. Still has a lot on the board, definitely. Squire, Shadow Beast and the Voidwalker, but they are all not doing that much damage right now. We're getting in too much trouble. We have the Feral Rage. Yeah, the Swipe would be good. Get the Druid of the Claw. He has 1 card in the hand. 5 mana next turn. If he's using the life tap, he only has 3 mana, so Knife Juggler will hit potentially for 2 damage. Possessed Villager will attack, and 1 card probably from the hand. Which means I would like to play the Druid of the Claw here instead of the Wrath taking out the Knife Juggler. If he's playing all 2 cards, he probably can't draw another card, so that would be then 3 damage from the Knife Juggler. Okay, it's a Defender of Argos. Ah, found the 1-drop as well. And the damage hitting the Druid of the Claw. Not bad for him. Mark of the Lotus. That is not very helpful. Take out the Knife Juggler. Let's hit the Void Walker for 1. With another swipe, everything is fine. We can then clear the board, and Violet Teacher, Mark of the Lotus. We will create such a big board that he can't combat that. The next Knife Juggler. Flame Imp. And we are down to 9. Raven Idol. Let's discover a card. Give me that swipe. Not getting that. Moonlight Portal. Yeah, probably we need to do that. So otherwise I would play the Fell Rage. But his board is full, so that means he can't really get any value from the Knife Juggler right now. Currently at 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 11 damage on the board. We are at 9, so if we use the Moonlight Portal we can heal for 6 back, so back to 15. And we also get, hopefully, a strong minion on the board. Town would be great. What's that? That's a mage rare, yeah. Costs 2 less for each secret you've played this game. That's alright. But could have been better. Gonna trade is dropping a minion, Darkshire Consulman. And dropping another minion, the Ooze. So not trading anymore. Oh, he's looting the Knife Juggler, that's interesting. Found that Wild Growth. Not very helpful right now. We could play the Violet Teacher, Mark of the Lotus and the Fell Rage. Getting 8 armor, then we will be back to 15. Currently have 5, 6, 12 damage. So if he's getting... can create 1 more minion. If he's getting the Doomguard, then we have lost. What to do? Not so sure about that. Violet Teacher is not creating that many tokens right now. Still, it will give us a board. So let's try that. Let's get 8 armor and replay the Mark of the Lotus. So the board is not that strong. At least we have a board. We will use the life tap. Down to 20. And that's the Abusive Surge, and that still shouldn't be enough. Or did I miscalculate here? No, that's not enough. Dark Peddler. So don't give him the power overwhelming, please. Mortal Coil is drawing another card. And wow, look at that. Top decking the power overwhelming. Last game for today is Druid versus Warrior. We can expect here to face a Pirate Warrior. And that means we will keep the Raven Idol and really want to see some ramp and some destruction or some early cards. Living Roots, Savage Roar, Violet Teacher, some ramp, but the Living Roots should help us. Of course, he is playing a Pirate Warrior. What else? So pushing the first point of damage here with the patches, a pirate. And if he's dropping a weapon next turn, he will push 3 with the small time Buccaneer. So we'll use the living roots here to take care of the small time Buccaneer. Really like to keep the coin for the Harrison Jones. With the Raven Idol, we might discover some healing spells. First mate. So another 2 in the face. Down to 27. Wow, another first mate. Why would you play that? And we have double Raven Idol. Which means we have a high chance to discover Swipe, which would clear the board here. There's a Swipe. Let's take the second Raven Idol as well. And there's the Innervate. That should help us as well. So we can use the coin next turn for the Swipe. And still have the Innervate so we can get Harrison Jones on the board. If needed, we can easily clear the weapon right now. But look at that. Just such a great board for the Swipe. He only has 1 card in the hand. Of course, we're taking a bit of damage here, going down to 21. But that's not that big of a problem. Mark of the Lotus. So let's go for the coin. Swiping his whole board. If he's buffing the weapon, we're definitely dropping the Harrison Jones. Otherwise, we might play the Violet Teacher. Ah, damn it, Bloodcell Rider. So, Violet Teacher. Now wait, maybe Mark of the Lotus. Stuff like that. So we have a strong board now. Can clear whatever he's dropping. I really hope to see another weapon next turn. So then we will play the Harrison Jones. Only the Heroic Strike. So we're down to 12. He has 1 card in the hand. Savage Roar looks fine. Living Roots looks fine. We're gonna play the Living Roots here. Clearing the Bloodcell Rider. Spawning another token. We will get the Shapeshift. Kill the Bloodcell Rider. Hit him for 7 in the face. Whatever weapon he's dropping, we will just clear that with the Harrison Jones, definitely. Don't want to take any risk. Then with the Savage Roar here in hand, we can deal a lot of damage in 1 turn. Okay, so he's not dropping anything. We are still at 13, should be good enough. We drop the Savage Roar right now, that will be 7 plus 6, 13, 15 damage, so not quite enough, but we can just hit him here, take an extra armor, and then win the game next turn. Drop the Darnassus, who is at 20. We currently have 9 damage on the board. Savage Roar will push another 8. Then we have the hero power and the hero attack from the Savage Roar, and that should be enough. So with 2 armor, is he now good to go? Let's see. 10, 9, 17. So he has 1 more turn. Means we will just get the Ancient of War on the board. Sound is good enough here. So he's not able to hit us, and we should win the game. So as you can see here, the deck is quite good against the Pirate Warrior. Yeah, little weapon. Upgrade. We really want to see the Harrison Jones. Oh, he's hitting himself. It was nicely played. And he shoots death.